Hello and welcome back to the Bright Light Wellness YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I want to have a chat with you guys about nervous system dysregulation and how circadian biology and even homeopathy can support this. So, so nervous system dysregulation, it's a really hot topic. It's really big. Everybody's like talking about nervous system and how to heal the nervous system and how to heal the trauma and how that's going to really support health. And absolutely. I think it's big. And I think we have a lot of nervous system dysregulation because we have a lot of circadian rhythm dysfunction as well, right? So I think honestly, it's a lot of things. It's our modern lifestyle that we're living. Like we live in these fast pace, go, 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 hustle culture. So that creates a lot of nervous system dysregulation. Like there's a lot of need to achieve, a lot of need to get things done, a lot of need to go, 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 like as a parent or even in any, like achieve in society, achieve in the world, like move from this thing to that as a parent to go from, this activity to that activity. Like I remember back, man, when my nervous system was so dysregulated, I lived in a chronic cortisol state. Let me explain my lifestyle to you and you understand how much my nervous system was dysregulated. So basically, I got up at 5 a.m. to work out underneath a blue lit gym with Wi-Fi. Blue light unopposed is greatly going to stress out the nervous system a lot. The flicker just stresses out the nervous system. The light frequency, the intensity of that light frequency at the wrong time, especially like at a 5 a.m. time or a nighttime, is going to stress out the nervous system and really push out cortisol. So just by me waking up at that time and instead of going outside and going downstairs into a blue lit gym and, putting on Bluetooth, right? This is a stressor to the environment, right? And then putting on the LED lights, right? Stress my body. I just told my body it's noon, right? On a sunny summer day. My body's like, oh, I got to catch up. Adrenals like, got to get going, right? Because this is very stressful to our body when we are sending it their incorrect signals, right? So I was super stressed, right? Just from the moment I woke up. And then I would go do a fasted workout. That's another stressor. So all these stressors are activating my fight or flight system. They're activating my nervous system and then putting me in a pretty stressed state, right? Just that alone. Just again, the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth. This is alien frequencies. They're very dysregulating to us. And then you're adding in the artificial blue light, further dysregulating my circadian rhythm and my hormones, right? And then doing a fasted workout. Okay, this is a lot of stress. These are all stressors on the body. Okay. Okay, then I would go and make celery juice. This was my routine back in the day. Maybe that was a healthy thing. Not really likely, but that's what I used to do. Anyway, and then I would go and get ready for work and shower, and then I had to get my kids ready for school. And there's a lot of like go, go, go hustle culture in that moment. Like I'm getting ready for work, I'm getting ready for school, they're getting ready for school, getting them out the door. I would probably eat something on the go instead of sitting there and eating like a meal outside, regulated, like relax. It's a rush, right? And then drop my kids off at my parents. I'd go to work. I'd get ready for my classroom, and then the stress of the day, like all of the things to start the day. And then it was a stressful work day. And then during my work breaks, I would go and take a walk outside. But unfortunately, I'd wear my sunglasses and I put my Bluetooth earbuds in and I'd listen to some music, or I would work at my desk while eating instead of like relaxing. I was always like working and busy. It's like this very hustle culture, right? Then I would end my day. A lot of times I'd go for like a run right after the kids left from school. I'd go for a run, or I would come home. If I didn't do that, that would help me like decompress. But then I would, which also just was feeding into my chronic high cortisol state. Then I would come home and I would, it would be the school lunches for the next day, and it would be the dinner, and it'd be the laundry, and it'd be the baths, and the cleaning, and the this and that. And it was like nonstop, right? With three kids. And then I would literally, eat. I would always eat standing up. I would never sit down and enjoy my meals, like, because I was trying to take care of everybody else, right? And then like I, finally get the kids to bed, do all the routines and the homework and the baths and get them to bed. And then then I would clean up the entire house. I'd have to clean everything up, get everything organized for the next day, the backpacks, what I was wearing, what the kids were wearing. I mean, it was just like literally, I feel exhausted just reminding myself of that hustle culture and that big nervous system dysregulation and that high cortisol and high stress. It's like I'm always running from the tiger, right? And then what I would do is like to decompress, I would like scroll on my phone, which is blue lit, bright, again, telling my body that it's noon, sending my body the wrong frequency and energy, and sending my body the wrong messages about the timing of the day. And then I would eat something like a snack all alone by myself, just like decompress because the house is clean and everybody's in bed and I could just relax and scroll on my phone and eat something. And then I would go to bed probably like by midnight, because by the time this was done and by the time I would be tired, but then I'd get so wired, right? Because my body never just had the chance to come down. I'm completely suppressing my melatonin. I'm not allowing my body to get into this rest and digest state, this rest and repair state at night to sleep and heal, right? And then I would do it all over again and have like 5 hours of sleep and just kind of chronically ran that way. Okay, the reason why I shared that story is because I want you to see that the way that our modern society sets us up, it sets us up to live in a high cortisol, ultra sympathetic dominance, nervous system dysregulation. Like that's the reality of most people's lives. Like they work 9 to 5s, they're super busy, they never have time for themselves, they're just always going this hustle culture, and there's a lot of pressure and a lot of need to achieve, and it's just like whoosh, it's just so much, right? Now, you also add in the improper light environment and the poor non-native EMF environment. These are also major stressors, right? And the circadian rhythm disruption that goes along with that lifestyle. These are all major stressors to the nervous system, okay? So honestly, our environment is what's causing this. And the first step to healing your nervous system dysregulation is learning how to realign your circadian biology, okay? You do this by reconnecting with nature, by realigning your body to its natural rhythms. You need to reset this by sending your body the right signals and frequencies, okay? So just by like getting out into morning sunlight, okay, like sunrise, like instead of me getting up and going downstairs into my blue lit gym and working out, I get up now and I go outside and I put my feet on the ground and I look at the sunrise and I watch the sunrise and I think about my gratitude and I think about all the beautiful things in my life. I might, do some journaling. I spend some time just sitting there, sometimes just literally just sitting and doing nothing and just literally just watching the sunrise. That is only not calming to my whole body. Earthing helps regulate the nervous system, greatly reduces cortisol, but it also tells my body where I am in time and space. And this is very calming to the body. It lets my body know what to do and when to do it. It's like if my body never knows what to do and when to do it because I'm sending it all the incorrect or confusing messages and signals, it's like chaos, literally. And chaos is another word for inflammation. So if we can just slow this whole train down, right, and reconnect to nature and reconnect to its natural rhythms, this is going to help our nervous system heal in a very, very big way. So just by giving in that safety signal of knowing where you are in time and space, by connecting your feet to the earth, that sends this magnetism and into your body, and it lets your body know where you are, right? By sending the right light frequencies into our body, right, through our eyes, it tells our body, oh, it's sunrise time. Oh, I'm supposed to raise the cortisol and stop the melatonin production. Like it lets your body know what to do and when to do it, right? So we need to also then disconnect with the light signals that are interfering with your nervous system being dysregulated. Like one of those is greatly, our artificial light. They have a high flicker and they are just blue without the balancing frequencies of infrared. So we need to learn how to mitigate these lights, learn how to use blue blockers, learn how to mitigate non-native EMF frequencies, which also greatly stress out the nervous system. They send a form of light that you actually cannot see, and that form of light energy actually just is very stressful to the body. There's so many stressors in our environment, right? If you're missing this is going to be huge. Now, of course, the other thing we need are the right light frequencies, and that time in nature just to slow down, right? And just be like, okay, and breathe. Okay. So I just think that the first step in healing your nervous system is fixing your circadian biology. Okay. That will be my first recommendation. So you can learn how to do this on courses that I have. I have a course called the Rebalance Your Rhythms course. I also have personalized healthcare plans, which I run, so you can check those out. I also have one-to-one coaching. I will help you reset your nervous system by resetting your circadian biology, connecting back with nature and disconnecting with the frequencies that, dysregulate our nervous system, okay? Also, just getting your cortisol and melatonin patterns back into balance is going to be huge, because cortisol is like our stress hormone, and we need cortisol. It's good, it's important in the daytime. But if we learn how to get our nighttime routine in a better place by using blue blockers, by changing our light bulbs to red and orange bulbs, by getting off technology and putting boundaries around the amount of technology we use and the timing that we use technology. This is all going to help you feel more calm and more regulated, and help your body settle down for a good night's sleep, right? And that you can actually rest and repair. So I know I painted the picture of my lifestyle before, and you can feel how stressful it was. Now my life is built around keeping my nervous system and my circadian biology intact. So I wake with the sunrise, I get out, it's calming, I eat breakfast. Whenever I eat, I sit down I try to be outside when it allows, and I sit down, I put my feet in the earth, and I relax, and I slow down, and I chew my food, and I don't do anything else. I don't use technology while I'm eating. I don't listen to podcasts or do work or answer emails. It's just eating my food, just that time to digest and absorb my nutrients, and to just slow down and enjoy that moment. Or I'm eating with family, and there's no technology, and we're eating outside, hopefully, and we're just slowing down and enjoying that time together, right? Just enjoying the connection and the conversation and the laughing and all the things, right? So the way I eat is different. I spend a lot more time outside, because lack of sunlight actually is also going to lead to nervous system dysregulation, because a lot of reasons, but you're sending your body the correct signals and frequency. You're giving your body more energy. You're feeding your mitochondria with infrared light to help their body do more repair. But also you're building melanin, this beautiful tan that I have. This is called melanin, okay? And it is not only protective to your skin, it's a beautiful skin protection that we have that helps our body use and absorb UVB light without having any negative side effects. But melanin is also deep inside of your cells as well, and in deep inside of your brain. And one of melanin's jobs is it's neuroprotective. So the more melanin you have in your cells, the better central nervous system regulation you are going to have. You're also going to be able to connect better spiritually and consciously. Okay, because when you build up that melanin, it's used for a lot of protection. Okay, but neuroprotective is what I want to say here for you. It's protective to the central nervous system. Okay, so by building that melanin up in your body, that sunlight is helping you actually heal your central nervous system. And so I get a lot of sunlight, I get a lot of earthing time, because earthing actually helps balance the central nervous system. Just putting your feet in the ground for a few minutes can actually rebalance your cortisol patterns and just bring down that stress in your body. It's also melanin and earthing are also antioxidants, so they're going to help quell inflammation and help your body be more calm. And then, of course, like throughout my day, I've made my schedule less. Like I only work from 10 to 3. I take only a few clients. I don't want to overstress my body. I want to have time to do the things that help me feel regulated on a daily basis. Of course, it's connecting with nature. Of course, it's connecting with people I love. It's being with my family. It's putting up boundaries, right? It's boundaries against my work schedule, right? About when I'm going to talk to clients and when I'm not, and when I'm going to answer emails and because I work for myself, right? So this can lead to dysregulation alone. When I'm going to work on things, I'm going to give myself the time and the space to do the things that I need to do to take care of me, right? And not get myself to a place where I'm so overworked and I'm so overburdened. Like I need that time to decompress, right? And to let my body feel calm. We tend to be human. We are human beings and we tend to be human doings. So allowing ourselves to be more of human beings instead of always human doings, right? Always doing things, always accomplishing and always working is also a really important part of healing the central nervous system and healing nervous system dysregulation. Just having the time to just be like, I'm just going to do nothing. I'm going to sit in nature and do nothing else. I'm going to sit on the beach and just watch the waves. I'm going to sit in the grass and watch the bees go from flower to flower. I'm going to sit under a tree and just watch the leaves kind of blow in the wind. How often do we do that? I'm going to just sit on my porch and just be. I'm going to take a walk in nature and be without my phone and be without these things. We need to be doing these kinds of things because this is what real healing is. Okay. So, and now, of course, my nighttime routine is different. I don't use my devices at night. I wear my blue blockers. I keep my house, in a circadian friendly fashion. I do things that are more calming before bed. So this way I can get a good night's sleep. And I sleep so much more and so much better. I don't eat at night, so I'm not digesting food overnight. All of these things are actually making a huge impact on healing the body, but also healing the nervous system also. So I hope this is helpful. If you want to heal the nervous system, I really think your first step is to realign your circadian biology, and it needs to be the foundation for anybody who's healing nervous system or trauma work. Of course, if you align your circadian biology and you're doing all of the practices and principles that I teach on this channel, and you can go back and you can check those out, okay? Because they're all, I think, really, really great information and you can learn a lot. If you're doing all of the things and you're still struggling with dysfunction or nervous system dysfunction, or you feel like your nervous system is just overstressed, or there could be other factors, of course, playing a role besides circadian biology dysfunction. And there could be, toxins, heavy metals, pathogens that stress the nervous system. It could be trauma. It could be, that you've had that you're holding on to. It could be suppressed emotions. It could be not expressing your wants and needs and being able to put your boundaries up. So you can work with a coach like me who can help guide you along that path and how to help you do those things. But I also am a classical trained homeopath, and homeopathy is really great for healing the nervous system as well. And it's been a major contributor to my healing and helping heal my nervous system. I'm on a remedy actually that has a lot of hormonal dysfunction and a lot of nervous system dysregulation right now. And I've seen some really profound effects of it lately. And I'm just like, wow, I'm doing so much better than I was. And I'm so proud of myself. So I think that if you're doing all of the lifestyle practices and principles and things that you can do to support it, but you're still struggling, classical homeopathy is a great way to go. And of course, you need to meet with a classically trained homeopath, excuse me, because homeopathy treats the individual. So there's not a remedy specifically for nervous system dysregulation, but there are a lot of remedies that support that. And based on your own unique symptoms is how a homeopath will decide. Okay, are you really irritable? Are you worse before your menses if you're a woman? Are you really overworked and type A and snappy? Do you resort to alcohol to calm your nervous system? Does it manifest as a lot of hurriedness? Does it manifest as a lot of anxiety about your health? Does it manifest as a lot of pains in your body and tension in your joints and muscles? So really a homeopath is going to figure out what are the symptoms that your nervous system dysregulation how is it manifesting in you? And that's going to be based on your own unique life experiences and also your genetic predispositions. how is it manifesting in your body, and how can we support that with a remedy that's going to use light cures light to actually match the energy and the frequency to support your health and your healing. So those are my recommendations around nervous system dysregulation. And if of course, I've also would recommend things like EFT tapping can be great, but I also want to emphasize that a lot of times people with nervous system dysregulation need to do less and not more. So the great thing I love about homeopathy, it's like a one-time dose, or maybe it's like, sometimes it's a nightly dose depending on the situation, but a lot of times it's a one-time dose. So it's not something that you have to do regularly and add in. And honestly, I think of living a circadian aligned lifestyle, you are doing less, not more. Like, you don't need to be going to all these different therapies and all these different modalities, because a lot of times people with nervous system dysregulation, they can overdo, and by doing less is how they actually heal, because it feeds that pattern of go, 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 hustle, have to do more, have to achieve, have to get this many steps in a day, have to work out this many times a week, I have to do this, I need to do this. So we don't want to make healing the nervous system, you just doing like more and more things that's going to be detrimental. You want to actually do less and slow down your healing as much as you can. And if you need a guide to help you with that, I can help you with that, because it's definitely part of my story, and it's something that I realized that my body really, really needed. So I hope this was helpful. If you want to work with me, you can work with me with classical homeopathy. I'm taking new clients for that. You can work with me one-to-one coaching. I have room just for one more client right now, because I honestly don't like to overstress my own nervous system. I like to keep myself regulated. So I don't take on more than I could do, right? And I need to have time to go relax and take care of my self-care, right? And I practice what I preach, right? And then I'm taking personalized healthcare plans as well. And yeah, I have courses and ebooks and things like that you can try too. I have my Rebalance Your Rhythms course, which teaches you all the lifestyle practices and principles that you can need to support your health, as far as like circadian biology, and helps you become aligned. And this will greatly help your nervous system. And then I also have my I Get Your Light Right ebook, which just changing your light environment will greatly help your nervous system. And that will also teach you how to mitigate your like the indoor light environment, and how to use sunlight as medicine. And then I also have my Ancestrally Nourished ebook, which both of those also have a video recording me explaining the content, and they come with, Google Slides and whatnot. And honestly, learning how to nourish your body correctly, learning how to, proper meal times, how to eat. I talk about that, like how to eat in a parasympathetic state. And also eating enough healthy animal products and fats with cholesterol. Cholesterol is really, really valuable to the nervous system, and cholesterol really helps the nervous system heal. So including enough cholesterol-rich foods also supports the nervous system as well. So there's just so much I could say about this topic, but I'm going to stop the video here, because I know that I could talk forever. So if you're ready to work with me, there are some options below in the chat, in the description below. And, please share this video with anybody who has nervous system dysregulation. If they haven't looked into circadian biology, if they haven't looked into, homeopathy as a modality that can support it, I would greatly encourage that. And yeah, just looking forward to what you guys want to know more about. And please leave comments, questions below. Please, check me out at my website, which is Bright Light Wellness Coach, if you want to work with me, or check out my email. You can send me an email at contact@brightlightwellness, and just send me like, what do you want me to talk about? What do you want to know more about? What about health and healing? What can I help you guys support? Because that's the point of the channel, is to help you guys, right? That's one of my podcasts, The Quantum Connection. That's the point of my Instagrams, is to help you guys and spread this message and just help people heal and support people, because I know how much I needed support when I was struggling with chronic illness, and definitely nervous system dysregulation. So I hope that was helpful. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. Please like, subscribe, all the things, and leave a comment if this video was supportive and share it with people you love. All right, have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon.